Two top stories, and the first one is all about a phone that's come out of nowhere, taken the Indian market by storm, and it's by a company called Alcatel. Alcatel, now you must be saying, name sounds familiar, I've heard it somewhere before, but you're not too sure what it makes, right? Well, what if I told you Alcatel is a smartphone maker? It's been doing it for a long time, and it has been in India also for a very long time. You're shocked, right? Now, the reason is that they do make smartphones, but Alcatel has been around for a while, but they weren't selling under their own name here in the country. So amidst the Samsungs, the Sony and the LGs of the smartphone world, this very famous French company seemed to have become a non-entity. But now they plan to change all of that in a hurry, and the device they're betting everything big on is this, the Alcatel One Touch Idol X Plus. Now that's quite a mouthful of a name. Hopefully the phone performance will match its big name. Now before we start the review though, let's find out why Alcatel entered the market so late.
We are there actually as Alcatel phone. We are there in last 6 years in this market, but I would say that we are more focused towards the operator side, maybe suppliers to Vodafone and Idea, but now our focus is shifted to an open market.
Okay, now that we have that in place, let's start with the design and the ergonomics of the phone. The first look, as you go through, you get this gamut of emotions. It's very sleek, has a thin bezel and a minimalistic but attractive design. But the downside is that the back panel is typical plastic, or shall I say plasticky. Very glossy, one that is a complete fingerprint magnet. Perhaps a matte feel would have been a little bit better for a current generation phone. For a 5-inch phone, the device also feels very light to hold, impossible almost how light it is. The 5-inch screen is a full HD with 441 pixels per inch. You know, it looks like 1080p full HD displays have started to become a minimum standard for most big screen phones these days, and that is a great thing. Look at the screen. This phone offers great visuals, very nice brilliant colors and perfect viewing angles. You're not really losing out much. And then on top of it all, it has Corning Gorilla Glass 2 protection. Now, usually the make or break inside a phone is with this interface. Some companies tack on too much while others kill it with terrible and very laggy customized looks. Alcatel has gone completely basic. The interface is neat, has icons that seem inspired from both Android and iOS as well. No unnecessary apps or services, so very fluid and smooth working on this phone. And the bummer, of course, is that the phone runs on the dated Android 4.2.2 OS. Still, it handles it all very well. Turn the phone around and there is a 13.1 megapixel camera. No fancy add-ons onto the camera app, just the basic settings and effects on it. The gimmicks are thrown into the front camera though. Interesting how innovative selfies have become, and it's become a paramount feature for most companies to sell a phone. This one has a 2 megapixel front camera and has 2 fun add-ons also. There is this 4 expression selfie, so you click yourself in 4 different expressions and the app stitches them together in one frame. Then, of course, there's face beauty for those who'd like to look even more beautiful in their selfies. The camera clicks 2 pictures, of course, the original and then a modified version, and that's your beautiful selfie. Besides selfies, the X Plus can do a lot more, especially with the beast of a processor that's racing inside. This has a true octa-core 2 GHz MediaTek chipset. It has 16 GB built-in storage and 2 GB RAM. No memory card slot, so you can't expand storage. It of course has a 2500 mAh battery. Now it is a dual SIM phone, as you can see. The slots are placed on either side of the phone, and following this new trend, this X Plus is a Flipkart exclusive phone. It's available for around 17,000 rupees and also comes with a JBL headphone in the box. And for those fitness enthusiasts, it packs in this smart band completely free. Great trend. May I ask all companies to follow this every time they sell a good premium phone. Now for our Sell Guru verdict. Now Alcatel may be a late entrant into the smartphone market, especially here in India, but with this phone, it's hit the ball right out of the park. The first batch of phones got sold out within minutes, and fresh stock should be in by the time you see this. The big USP is of course the octa-core processor, the full HD screen, the smart band, the JBL headphones, all put together. This is a very good phone at a very aggressive price. Now we do wish to have chosen a shorter name though.